So the things I'm about to tell you today, I want you to always keep this with you and always remember this no matter how good your life is going. Because for me, I got comfortable and, I forgot all about this. And I don't even want to say I forgot. Like, I just haven't been thinking about it. And yesterday was a really, really bad day for me. But the message I want you to know is that the devil is always working. And I'm saying this because your life could be going so good and then the bad could just come. It's like when everything is good and then you got car problems, something like that. But with me, I'm talking about like yesterday was a bad day. Like the devil was trying to bring me down all day. And what was so crazy was that morning I said a powerful, powerful prayer. I got up, I felt good, I said a prayer, and then, as the day went along, you know, things just started going left. And when I'm not going to never put my personal business on here to the point where I'm telling y'all little details of what was going on, but just know that I was being tested. And I was being tested because what I asked for and what I prayed about, it was strong. And I want you to always remember that when you're praying and when you're talking, you're not only talking to the Creator God, Jesus, you're talking to the devil. When you're speaking out, the devil is listening, and the devil is going to try so hard to knock you off your path. So that's why you got to know that he's working just as well as God is working, right? So for me, everything is good for me. Everything is good. I'm comfortable. My mindset, I'm just feeling the best that I felt in a long time. But for some reason, that day yesterday, it just was a bad day for me, right? And I was tested so bad. I'm trying to tell y'all. If I could tell y'all in detail what happened, I would. But I wouldn't do that. I just would not do that. But like I had a breaking point yesterday. Like I didn't feel that way in a long time, and I want you to know that, like, even though I was being tested yesterday, even though all these bad things was happening to me yesterday, I still was able to keep my composure. I still was able to, have a positive outcome in the situations that was happening to me. I was still able to, keep my composure and everything because I'm heavy with God. Like I'm walking with God right now. God is protecting me. You know what I'm saying? God is really on the side of me. God got me, and I know that for sure. So as the devil was attacking me, as the devil was throwing things at me and throwing more problems at me, I'm okay because now I know that I'm secure. I know that I am protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I know that I walk by that. So as I'm going through these things, my mind is already like, okay, everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay, right? But when it came down to emotions, it wasn't good for me because I felt I felt away. I felt away because I came so far and I just developed this, love for myself that I ain't never had in a long time, and my space, and it was being tested to the point where I don't want to say I crashed out, but I kind of like my mindset when it was all over, when it was all done, as I sat down and I really took everything in, it was a lot on me, and I shed some tears because, I worked so hard to get where I am. But as I said, I know I'm walking with God. I know God got my back. And I wasn't affected by it that much, but when I sat down and really thought about it, it affected me in so many ways emotionally, But I got over it, and now I'm just like I said, like I walk with God. Um, I'm okay now, but I want to tell you, like, if you're not okay, right? If things are happening to you, right, and you don't know what to do, you don't know like how you're gonna figure out a way. Let me tell you something. Just trust in him, right? Trust in him, pray, and he will answer your prayers in ways you don't even know, right? But you got to know that when you're praying and you're asking for help, the devil sending his people also to ruin you, right? He's sending his people to break you down also, right? So that's where it comes into play that you're praying and you're being faithful and you're trusting because you are going to be protected. No weapon formed against you will prosper, right? So in life, when you get to a certain point, you're going to you're going to get to that point, but it's not going to be easy. You're going to have people, places, you're going to have things really trying to hold you back and bring you back and destroy you, but you have to be stronger than that, right? And like I said, I was tested, but I could not break. And I don't want you to break either. If you are being tested in a situation, do not break, do not fold, pray. You're going to get through it. Breathe. You're going to get through it. Do not crash out. Crashing out is not an option. That's what he wants you. That's what the devil wants you to do, right? He wants you to crash out. He wants you to not level up. He wants you to not get to that, better life that you deserve, right? So I want to give this message to you because, it caught me off guard. What happened to me, it caught me off guard, right? It caught me off guard because I was comfortable. But it reminded me, and I'm glad it happened to me because I remember now how much the devil is working. The devil hear you, right? The devil is listening, right? And the devil can be a lot of things, right? We look at the devil as a person, but the devil could be anything. Something that's, coming up, creeping up on you. It could be anything. It's creeping up on you and it knows a lot about you. And you can give into that thing just like this because it's disguising itself and it's in your life. And now, the moment you give into that thing, whatever it is, you're in a trap again, right? So it's kind of like what analogy could I give to give you an example of what I'm talking about? It's kind of like this, right? It's kind of like when you single, right? And you don't, and I know it's a lot of other analogies that I could have probably pulled up, but I'm just trying to make this simple. Like when you single, right? You don't talk to nobody, you alone, right? But the moment that you get with somebody, the moment that you lock in with somebody, the moment that you with a person, a million people start texting you, right? A million people start being interested. A million people start liking you, right? Like that's how it worked, and that's how the devil worked. Like once you get to a place where you want to be at, once you get to a place where you're comfortable at and you're being blessed, he's going to send decoys to try to get you to fold, right? So now you're in a relationship. Now you happy. Now all these girls text you. Now they the prettiest girls and the girls that you wanted down there. Now they want to hit you up. And that's just a small test. That's just the devil trying to test you, right? Don't fall for it, right? Don't fall for it. Don't fold. Don't break. Don't crash out. You just got to keep your composure and know that God is walking with you, right? And God is by your side, right? And you trust him with everything that you have in you, right? So, that's just something small. It's like when you getting somewhere, that's how you know like your blessings are getting closer and closer and closer. That lifestyle you want is closer than you think. And that's because like he's really like putting you through tests and he has your back, but he's putting you through tests because he know that that's what you need to get to the next level. He knows that that's what you need to, build up that I don't want to say armor. What was the word I want? Um to build up that self-defense within yourself and to build that trust with him, right? With God. So it's like, I don't want to keep you here for too long, but I just want to tell you like yesterday was a very, very bad day for me. And like I said, the devil is always working and the devil is going to be in disguise. He's going to come to you like, it's something that's going to benefit you or it's a play. I don't know. He'll find a way to try to, disguise himself just so he can trick you out your spot. And you just can't let that happen. You have to walk with God. You have to know that you are protected and no weapon forms against you shall prosper, right? And that's what I want to leave y'all with. Don't forget that the devil is working too, right? But that don't mean that he's going to get you. That don't mean that he's going to knock you off your path and off your tracks and mess up what you have going on because God is with you, right? So always remember that. I want y'all to keep that with you. And I love y'all so, so, so much. And I appreciate y'all for joining my journey and also tuning into my journey. And I hope that as I'm speaking to you, I'm going to, help you get out of certain situations. I want to get personal. I want to talk to y'all about things that's, I overcame and things that's happening to me as we speak, right? So we're gonna grow together. So like I said, I love y'all so much, and stay strong, stay positive, and keep on going. I love y'all.